What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hamza from Ather Gaming, and today, guys, we're coming to you with a brand new deck profile post Battle of Legends Heroes Revenge. And you guys saw it from the title below. It is a hero deck profile, so that includes Elemental Heroes, Vision Heroes, and Destiny Heroes. Before we get into that, guys, I'd like to give a huge shout out to our lovely sponsors, Cardomagica. Also, I'd like to shout out all our patrons and our lovely subscribers, guys. Let's try and crush that milestone of 5K subscribers by the end of this month. If you guys want to check out any of the links, the Facebook, the Discord, make sure you check that out in the link down below. Without further ado, let's get straight into this deck profile. Alright, so starting off, we played the one Elemental Hero Stratos. There's not much to say about this card. It's probably the best card in your deck because it can literally search any hero monster. And it is a wind, so that's going to come up in the extra deck. Then, moving on, we play the two Solid Soldier. I don't play 3 of this card because it has to be a level 4 or lower hero monster, so it kind of like locks up like when you draw Malicious and Dynatag and stuff like that. But it is really good when you have the Shadow Mist in hand, which I play 2 of, because it helps you trigger to search the Mass Change. Or if you already have the Mass Change, it lets you just special summon it and go into your link plays, which you guys will see as well. And you need to play 2 because you need recursion for the next turn, especially when you need to Foolish Burial this card to search your hero monster to extend the combos. And then for the last element here, you play the Honesty Neos, just because you need to be able to protect your Dark Claw and your other pseudo boss monster, which I'll show you guys in the deck profile. And Honesty Neos is really good because you can use Honesty Neos to target Dystopia, and then for that turn it'll be 2,500, and then you can just pop a card. So it's really good. That's it for Elemental Heroes. And then the last, the best starter card is Vision Hero Vion. You only play 2 now because the Vision Heroes can actually tutor this card off from your deck, and you don't really need to play the 3rd because you kind of don't want to see it, and you can't play the 1 because if you see the 1 in your hand, then it becomes a brick. Also, you're going to use both of these effects like literally almost every turn, basically to dump and then get a poly, and the card's really good. I'm sticking with my OG rarities just because I don't want to disrespect my cards like that. Then onto the Destiny Heroes, we play, of course, the double Destiny Hero Malicious, the 1 Celestial, and the 1 Dynatag, and then we play the last Destiny Hero Plasma. So Malicious, self-explanatory. You can send this with Fusion Destiny. You can send it with Vion. It's a really good card in the deck and the extenders. Celestial is really good because when Celestial's in the graveyard, you can banish himself and another Destiny monster. So it's gonna be the second Malicious always to draw 2 cards, and it's really good because in a grind game it helps you just get 2 cards. It's really easy. Dynatag is really good because his first effect is like if you take battle damage, you can discard him, and then both players take 1,000. It's kind of irrelevant unless you're playing for time, which we don't play for time. And then the second effect is main effect. When he's in the graveyard, you can banish him, target a Destiny monster, and it gains 1,000 attack. And basically, he's really good because you need a way to get Dystopia to change his attack so you can pop a card, and he's the main reason why you do it. And then we played the 1 Plasma because basically, if your play gets interrupted, you can just search this card off of Stratos or Mist, and then you can just drop Plasma, and he's a 1900 skill drain. And if you have Honesty Neos, he's really hard to deal with, and like most decks, you need to use their entire hand to get rid of him. And if you have like a Dystopia on board, it's literally game. So that's that. Then the newest additions to the deck, we're playing 3 Vision Hero Ferris. And basically what this card is he's like Galaxy Soldier on crack for heroes. And he can pitch any hero monster, special summon himself. Then when he's special summoned, you can special summon a monster. You can scale a Vision Hero monster. And basically you're going to be scaling this boy, Vision Hero Increase. Basically, Increase his effect is, he counts as a continuous trap card when he's in the spell and trap card zone. And basically, he can tribute a hero monster and special summon another Vision Hero from your deck. And basically, that's where summoning the Vion comes into play. That's the only reason why we play 2 Vions, because you can summon him and then summon him, and Vion will dump the Malicious. So you have 2 free monsters on board just off of this card. And then the last one we play is the Minimum Ray. This is my own personal tech. I think Minimum Ray is really good because if you've already gone through all your extenders, Minimum Ray's spell trap card effect is, since he's a continuous trap, it's a quick effect. You contribute a monster, then when he's summoned, non-targeting, destroy 1 level 4 lord monster on the field. So it's another additional pop and helps you against decks like Salad or like Orcus when they like normal summon the Candina. It just really helps this deck put up more disruptions than it can actually do. And it's a really cute addition to the deck. Oh yeah, one last effect that these two have is if they're in the graveyard and you take battle damage, they replace themselves in the skill for their effects to activate again, and it's not a once for duel effect. So it's really, really important. And then to round up the monsters, you play the triple Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, just because it's a versatile card. It hits everything in the current meta right now. And if you guys play the alternate arts that come out, I'm not going to talk to you. That's it for the monsters, guys. Then for the spells, we play, of course, the 1 of God card Hero Lives. Card literally starts everything that you guys can imagine. Like, the card's super duper insane. Just like it's really good. And if you have an ulti first set, hit me up. I don't want an ulti on them. Then we play the search cards, the one Rhoda, and the double E-Call. I don't play 3 E-Call because E-Call can't actually search you like any of your other hero monsters. It has to be an elemental hero monster. And sometimes your hand is very, very unfortunate where like you can't search it. And obviously we don't want to play more cards to lose to Colossus because the deck already struggles as is. So I think this is the correct ratio. And you do end up breaking, like, believe it or not, because you can't go E-Call search Ferris or something like that. And if you go E-Call Stratos and they negate Stratos, you just lose. So you don't want to do that. Then you play the 3 of busted card, Fusion Destiny. For those of you who don't know what this card does, it's literally shut all fusion for your Destiny hero monsters. Basically, if you resolve this card, you win the game. You activate Fusion Destiny. As long as extra deck monster has the card name like Destiny hero in it, you can use this effect to summon it. All it does is it locks you out into dark monsters only, but literally everything you control is like a dark hero monster, so it doesn't matter. This card's really good because it's literally Foolish Burial. It's like Foolish Burial and Polymerization from the deck. So it's like, this card's nuts. Like at 3, it's just like insane, and it's just insane. And like it will never get hit on the ban list because like heroes are never going to do anything. And then, so that's it. And then we play the triple mass change. I don't play mass change 2 just because you can't mass change 2 link monsters, and that's the main reason why like mass change is really good is because you can't mass change 2 link monsters, so just have a dead monster. And most of the times you guys will find yourselves actually mass changing your link monsters. So 3 is the best ratio because of course you want to see one, and if you don't, you won't miss to be able to get you one. And it's really good, and it's easy to recur with Wonder Driver. And then of course you play a combo deck, so you play triple Cobble the Gave because you want our cards to resolve. And Hero Lives getting Ash kind of sucks, so you just play Cobble the Gave to negate anything like that. And then for the last one of cards, we play the one Foolish Burial. This is my 40th card. It's basically another Rhoda and like another E-Call because you just go Foolish Burial, dump Mist, and you can search Ferris. So Foolish Burial is really good. Also, if you mess up your play, you can just Foolish to Malicious and continue. The one Polymerization because it's searchable, and like 2 is really, really bricky in the deck, and like Poly is all you need to OTK anyways. And then we play the triple Infinite Impermanence. I found out that this was the second best hand trap apart from Ash Blossom, and had 3 spaces. I decided to play Infinite Impermanence because they can't Cobble the Gave it or like other cards like that, and it's really good. Impermanence is really good. I would definitely play it. Now moving on to the extra deck. We're playing first out shout out Siakam, and then shout out Ryan for helping us design this lovely field center. Guys, if you're interested, make sure you comment down below. We can get you guys these field centers if you guys want to support the channel. It mean a lot. We're just gonna leave it right here. Then for the extra deck, guys, we are playing 2 extra hero Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader is really good because he has 2 effects. His first effect, when he's special summoned, you can reborn a Destiny hero monster from your graveyard. His second effect is tribute Destiny hero monster and add any hero monster. The reason why he's really good is you can start your playoff by Fusion Destiny making a Dystopia, and then linking the Dystopia +1 monster weight into him, and then he'll reborn the Dystopia. So it's like it's free advantage. And his second effect, you can tribute a monster and then add like an Honesty Neos or like a Plasma and then drop it on them. Really good, really underrated card. And the only reason why you play 2 and not 3 is because he's not that good of a card to play 3. Then we played the extra Wonder Driver. Salmongate's House Sunlight Wolf. This is like the best we are going to get to Sunlight Wolf, and he's better than Sunlight Wolf because he's 1900 attack. Basically, when a hero monster is summoned to a zone he points to, you can get one fusion, polymerization, or mass like change card back from your game and reset it. So like you can summon Wonder Driver and then have Malicious here and mass change him to trigger. So you'll summon Darklaw and then he'll reset the mass change or like your Fusion Destiny for like a follow play. Then when he's destroyed, you just special summon a hero monster from your hand, and like it gives you synergy with like minimum rate and cards like that, because like if you have minimum rate in scale, you can summon a monster and the minimum rate contribute and pop and give like more disruption. Is really good. Then we play the one extra hero Dread Decimator. Basically, the only reason why you play this card is to either OTK or if you mess up the combo to help Dystopia get like the popping effect that he does when he has different attack. Also, he has pierce damage. Not a lot of people play that. Gains 100 attack for each hero monster with different names in the graveyard, and everybody points to it. So you can summon like Dread Decimator with like 3k attack, and then Dark Owl have like 29. So it's like you don't really need to burn the Honesty Neos because not a lot of 3k beaters in the game right now. Then that's it for the link monsters, because again, guys, like the hero cards lock us into only summoning hero monsters, so you don't want to play like Nightmares and everything like that. The one we played, the one Dystopia, I found 2 was too bricky. This card's really good in time as well, because when he's summoned, you can target level 4 or lower here Destiny hero monster, and then inflict damage equal to its attack. It's really good. And then again, his effect is like Dryden. If his attack is different, you can turn his attack to normal and then pop any card in the field. It's really good. Helps you deal with like a lot of problematic cards that are trying to outlike your Dark Law Plasma. The one Destiny Hero Dangerous, this card's really good because it's like generic, and you can summon him in defense station. He's a big beater, and his effect is you can pitch one card and then mill any hero monster quick effect, and then like he gains attack. So it's like it comes up a lot, especially with Fusion Destiny in your side deck. You can like side like Shaddoll Beast and Farfel because like you can Fusion Destiny, send Malicious in that, and get this going second, and it just helps extend plays. You play the one Visionary Trinity because like he's like literally the Wong card. Like you summon him, you go Wong Wong Wong, and then 7,500 attack, attacks 3 times, and you just go Wong and you win. So Wong. Then you play Baby Trinity Adoration. He's like similar. You can target one like special monster, no monster opponent controls, and put their attack to 0. And then he just goes Wong. And then with 2,500 Elemental Hero Honest Neos, it's 53 Wong direct. So like you win. And cards like for example Mirage Stallion, when they protect it, you just run it over with this like a bunch of times and it's fine. And then we played the one Master Hero Blast. This card didn't see play originally, but like through testing, my little brother constantly told me to play this card. This card's really good when they effect veiler your Stratos. You can just mass change this. Also, it's like a Tornado Dragon. Pay 500 life points and then bounce spell trap card your opponent controls. Like, why would I not play this card? Especially if I can get like Wonder Driver to recur my mass change for during my opponent's turn. It's a really good card, really underrated. Also, when you summon, like you target one monster and its attack is cut forever. So like you summon this card, you cut Conductor's attack in half, and then you Wong over it. So this is the Wong deck. Then you play the one Master of Diane. This card helps facilitate like OTKs, and again, when Solid Soldier gets impermanence or mass change, you can just use this card. When he destroys a monster at battle, you just summon a one from your deck, and then obviously continue your plays like that. Anki, just one because it's a really easy card to summon. You just mass change it. When he destroys a monster, you search another mass change, so then you can keep like literally changing into your best boy, who is Master Hero Darklaw, aka your win condition. I know you guys saw what I did there. I'm flexing the ulti. Basically, Darklaw is literally walking Macrocosmos on steroids because like if you add a card, you just rip a card apart from the draw phase. But even if they go Desires, you still rip a card. Really, really hard to out. And especially if you have like Dystopia with Plasma, like most decks are just gonna scoop in the current meta. And this card stops like Orcus, Salamangreat, Sky Striker. It struggles against Thunder, but they need to link all their monsters away to get a Unicorn this card away, or Cerberus if they play it, and then they have no graveyard for 11 years. So it's a really good card. And then to round off, we play the Super Poly targets. We play the one Violet Chimera and the one Starving Venom. This extra deck is very flexible, and the funny thing about Venom is he's just 2 dark monsters on the field, so you can just poly the 2 dark monsters and make Venom and kill your opponent. And then Violet Chimera is a really good card because even though your salad matchup's already easy, you can just Super Poly their Violet Chimera into your own Violet Chimera, and then you can just wall them back, so it just goes with the theme of wowing the deck. Anyways, guys, that was the like main deck and the extra deck. Now we're just gonna go on to some quick combos. Alright guys, so now basically what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you a quick little test hand of what this deck is capable of. You guys can see that I'm just quickly power shuffling this deck on screen for you guys, just to show you guys how consistent this deck really is and how powerful it is, and like certain, I guess, boards that this deck can make. There are 2-card combos that this deck provides, but I feel like there are just so many good cards in this deck already that like you don't really care that much about it because you would rather have a 5-card combo in like a real game scenario. So you see me shuffling in front of camera, and now we're just going to draw our 5 cards. So we're gonna go Mist, Mass Change, E-Call, Call by the Grave, and Fusion Destiny. And like just looking at this card, like this board's insane. And the good thing about Fusion Destiny is it doesn't require you to actually have monsters on field. Like there's no limitation. So we're gonna go ahead and go Emergency Call first to search us a Elemental Hero Stratos, like that. And now what we can do is we can go activate Fusion Destiny to Foolish Burial your Destiny Hero Malicious, and you can also Foolish Burial your, and then you're also going to Foolish Burial your Destiny Hero Dynatag, just to play it safe, obviously. No reason not to. And since you sent 2 Destiny Hero monsters, you're going to special summon your Destiny Hero Dystopia. This is the monster you're going to be summoning the most, so now Fusion Destiny goes to the graveyard like that. You're going to go ahead and normal Elemental Hero Stratos and use Stratos effect to add any hero monster. So here you add your Vision Hero Ferris. So basically from here what you're going to do is, you have 2 options. You can link summon into Cross Crusader, which isn't that bad, But again, like we don't really care about zones right now, so we're gonna go Fierce Effect, Pitch the Mist, Summon, and then you're gonna go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2 because now Mist can't be Ash Blossomed. So it's gonna go Chain Link 2 is gonna get your increase, Chain Link 1 is gonna go Mist. Mist is gonna grab any hero monster, it's gonna grab you your Destiny or Plasma. Alright, basically from here now you're gonna use Increase Effect to tribute the Ferris to special summon himself, and now use his effect on Special Summon, and he's gonna grab you your Vion. And now Vion's gonna trigger on summon to Foolish any monster. So here you're going to Foolish your Destiny or Celestial that you didn't Foolish off of the Malicious, like that. Right? You guys with me right now? Basically right here you're gonna use Vion's effect, banish the Ferris to search you a Polymerization, just to deck then, like you don't really need it right now, but it's just a good habit to just keep the poly in hand just to, like, I guess, keep them guessing because you have the mass change already. And now from here what you can do is you're going to go link these two away, Dystopia and Stratos, into your Cross Crusader over here. Cross Crusader is going to trigger to target your Dystopia, summon the Dystopia. Now Dystopia on summon is going to target Celestial and burn for 16. So right now they're already playing at 6400, and then you're going to use your Malicious effect, banish itself, to search, or special, sorry, your Destiny Hero Malicious right here. And now basically guys, you're going to use the ability of Plasma. Basically says you can tribute 3 monsters, special summon this bad boy. So you're going to tribute this, this, and this, and special summon your Plasma, any zone obviously. And then you're going to go ahead and just set the 3. You set the 3 because it keeps your opponent guessing where the mass changes. And right here, you're going to go ahead and set the 3. It doesn't matter where. And yeah, so basically, like I said, the 5-card combo, like you just saw with this hand, I literally put up the best boards that I can do. So during your opponent's turn, like not standby phase, you don't want to standby phase card, but say they activate Foolish Ability, you go, okay, activate Mass Change, Tribute, and you go, okay, summon my Dark Law. And then you just look at your opponent as a scoop because you have Call by the Grave to prevent anything. Dark Law already banished everything. You have a quick effect Trident. And oh yeah, like one last thing that I forgot to mention is that you banish Dystopia to target, banish the Dantak to target Dystopia so he can pop now. So then he has a pop effect, literally walking my causes and a skill drain, and most decks can't out it. And then say for example like you draw the Ash Blossom, you're like, oh, like what do I do? You literally just normal summon the Ash Blossom, and then during your turn you just banish this and the Celestial. And then you literally just replenish your hand again with 2 cards, and like you can just use Ferris again. Like this deck's broken, guys. Like you guys can see the board. Like you saw the hand we started with, and we literally ended with like this. This is the board we ended with, and this is the best board. Like Skill Drain, Trident, Dark Law. Alright guys, so that was the end of the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you guys comment down what other deck profiles you guys want to see from BLHR. And of course guys, this is Hamza from Ather Gaming telling you to eat your vegetables, because if you do eat your vegetables, you end up like me. So remember, always eat your vegetables. Anyways guys, this is Hamza from Untitled Gaming, signing out. Peace.